I made over $15 million from Nightclub in just 7 days, and in this video, I will show you how you can do it too. This is the complete beginner's guide of the nightclub business, which is now buffed by Rockstar. To start, you first need to understand that nightclub is a supplementary business, which means if you own other businesses like MC businesses, a special cargo warehouse from CEO office, and the bunker, you can make millions from the nightclub. Go to the Mace Bank Foreclosures website and look for nightclubs. I highly recommend to spend some extra money and go with the cheaper one of these two because they are in the middle of the map, which means every time you're going to sell products, you will have the positional advantage, making the selling missions much easier. After that, make sure to stick to default everything except storage. If you can, go ahead and buy the full storage capacity. If you can't, you can still stick to this guide and make a lot of money. Only difference is you will have to sell after a short while because your warehouse will be full. Other than storage, nothing matters when it comes to making money from this business. Once you bought the nightclub, go to it and complete the initial setup missions, which are very easy and simple to do. Once you get the nightclub set up, a popularity and wall safe value will pop up. You want to keep the popularity always to the max. It will allow your nightclub to earn $50,000 every 48 minutes, which if you don't know is an in-game 24-hour. When your nightclub earns money, it will be in your safe. A max of $250,000 can be stored, so you will need to keep collecting it every few hours. But the popularity of your nightclub will also keep going down gradually. There are a total of 3 ways to restore the nightclub popularity, and for this we need to hit the laptop. Once you are in the laptop, you will find 6 tabs. Home tab will give you an overview of your entire business, including how much money you have ever made, how much of that was from warehouse sale, and how much of that was from the nightclub safe, and the current level of stock you are holding and its value. Nightclub management will show you a bunch of information, but its main purpose is to promote the nightclub, which is one of the main ways to get more popularity. If you select promote nightclub, you will start a promotion mission, and after completing that, you will earn $2,000 to $3,000, and 50% of the popularity bar will be refilled. Resident DJ is where you can hire new DJs, and it works as the second way of getting more popularity. Hiring a new DJ will cost $100,000 but will give you full popularity instantly. After hiring a DJ for the first time, they can be rebooked for $10,000, which also gives you only one sale of the popularity bar. You always want to avoid this tab at all costs because the primary way and the third way of increasing popularity is free and very easy to do. The third way of increasing popularity is encountering a random event in your nightclub, which is pretty much guaranteed to happen every 48 minutes as well when you enter the nightclub. After entering the nightclub, you will get either a troublemaker mission where a certain customer is just ruining the vibe of the club, so you simply have to kick them out of the club, or a drunken VIP delivery mission where you have to deliver a drunken customer to their home without spooking them and within 10 minutes. Each of these missions will give you 50% popularity and $10,000 as well, which means getting a troublemaker mission will be very lucky as you will just spend a few seconds and get 50% popularity back. So stick to promoting the club and these events to keep your nightclub popularity at an all-time peak and keep making $50,000 every 48 minutes. Another way to look up the popularity while outside of your nightclub and starting a promote club mission is to simply call Tony when you are outside of the club. If you want to avoid the promotion missions as well, then simply go to your nightclub every 48 minutes and you will be able to complete random events, which will always keep your nightclub popularity at high. Warehouse management is where you get to hire technicians to accrue goods from your existing businesses, which includes all 5 MC businesses, which are the W, C, counterfeit cash, documents forgery, and M, along with your CEO warehouse and the bunker as well. A special cargo warehouse produces cargo and shipments. Bunker does sporting goods. South American imports is C. Pharmaceutical research is M. Organic produce is W. Printing and copying is document forgery. And lastly, cash creation is counterfeit cash. You have 5 technicians and the first one will be free with your nightclub purchase, but the others will cost you $141,000 for the second, $184,000 for the third, $240,000 for the fourth, and $312,000 for the last. You can assign them all to each of these businesses at any given time. The strategy is to assign them to the businesses, and once those businesses have full stocks in your warehouse, switch the technicians to the businesses that haven't produced in order to get those stock up. And note that these productions are separate from their corresponding business, which means if, for example, you don't play for the counterfeit cash, you won't have production within that MC business, which has nothing to do with the nightclub warehouse. This will still keep producing in the back regardless of your management of those specific businesses. With that being said, the best method to have $1 million worth of stocks in about 12 hours would be to assign your 5 technicians to sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, organic produce, and lastly, cash creation. These stocks will be full very fast, and after that, you can assign the technicians to other businesses if you want to. Sell goods is where you get to actually sell the accrued goods in your warehouse. First of all, you can sell all individual goods if you want to, but you definitely shouldn't. Then, you can also sell special orders. These are actually pretty decent if you can go for them, and you can see how much of what business you need to fill up for that particular order. But for me, the best way to make money is to go for sell all goods. Keep in mind, when you sell all goods, Tony will keep 10% of the sale as his cut, which will be capped at $100,000. This means if you sell above $1 million, you will always make a lot more profit, as eventually Tony will keep less than 10% of your sale. Depending on how much products you have, you might be able to sell them in your Vapid Speedo custom, which is free with the nightclub purchase. But if you're like me and want to sell when you have over $1 million, you will need the Pounder custom costing you $241,000. Keep in mind, the sell missions will always be by this one vehicle, which means you can always sell solo without any issues whatsoever. If you are selling in a public lobby, you will make a lot more money due to rival players giving you a percentage bonus, but you are also bearing a huge risk on your back. Lastly, let's talk about the upgrades. They are pretty much exactly the same as the MC businesses. Equipment upgrade will make your stocks accrue much faster, so it's very much worth it. The staff upgrade will make the nightclub popularity bar go down way slower, making you maintain $50,000 for twice as long, which is why you should get this one as well. However, the same cannot be said for the security upgrades. If you haven't watched my MC business guide, I explained why the security upgrades are pointless. The same applies here. It makes your nightclub be less likely to be raided by the cops. However, a raid only happens if you become a boss by VIP, CEO, or MC president, which means as long as you don't become a boss, you will never get raided anyway. That's why just stay away from this upgrade unless you have the cash to throw at it anyway. In order to keep your nightclub being worked overnight, just go AFK. I personally put a heavy object on the Alt button of my keyboard to be AFK, as Rockstar has been patching a lot of AFK methods recently, but this is the only method they literally cannot patch. After you wake up from sleep or return to the game, just make sure to collect the safe and receive the $250,000 and promote the nightclub, or simply get out of the club and get back in to face a random event and complete it to fill up the popularity to 100%. Then go ahead and change up the technicians to accrue for the businesses that were being missed out and sell later, or sell now when you are already over $1 million. So, to summarize everything, buy the businesses you want to go for, buy the nightclub, get the upgrades and the Pounder custom, get all technicians and assign them accordingly, keep collecting money from safe so it's not capped, and make sure to keep completing random events every few hours to have the club always stay at 100% popularity without doing anything else. And lastly, sell when you're always above $1 million. Thank you so much for watching this video. Become a member of this channel for more GTA Online guides and challenges and early access to my videos as well. Thanks to D7Man2000 for being a loyal member of this channel and supporting me. Perfect Enrager, signing out.